Good morning. I am Kevin Reagan, and I teach Intro to Theater, the first course in many theater classes offered here at Kent Island High School. And just like any actor or fine actor, I carry a script with me almost anywhere I go. This morning, I would like to present Carolyn Beasley as the Fine Arts Student of the Month. Carolyn's positive attitude and willingness to perform a monologue or scene in front of 30-plus students, which is no easy task, mind you, are just a couple reasons why she was nominated. The first part of the day is spent in my theater class, where Carolyn always has a meaningful comment to add to theater discussions, and then later in the day, she performs in Miss Wright's dance class, and she dances and everything that she does in that class. Now, if she only took chorus, she would then truly be a triple threat. Balance all of that with the athletics that she does, and you have a wonderful and well-balanced student. So, Carolyn, thank you.
Guys, Mr. Lawrence, PE and Health Department. My student of the month is Josh Rainey. I could probably stand up here just like everybody for several minutes. I'm just going to condense mine because I'm not much of a talker. Josh, the example of what a KIHS student should be: hardworking, respectful, kind, smart, dedicated, and I could go on. But Josh, it's been my pleasure to have you in class. Congratulations.
I'm Charlene Wright. I'm the science department chair, and I teach chemistry on campus. And this student of the month is Sean Bastian. And the way we came up with Sean's name was kind of interesting. Probably about a month ago, there were myself and two other colleagues that kind of met at the top of the main stairs. And oddly enough, we had a conversation where Sean's name popped up out of all three teachers. And it was nothing but rave reviews and compliments. Sean demonstrates leadership. He is very conscious of his responsibilities. He is dependable. He always checks in. He's always someone that you know, if you give him direction, you know it's going to be done. You don't have to remind him. And he is always finding effective ways to communicate with his peers. The other teacher spoke to his ability to think outside the box. He goes beyond the concepts or the materials that are being provided in class, and he really tries to mesh ideas from other courses together, which is exceptional, and I think will help him well as he pursues the medical profession. And then for myself, I've had the pleasure of having Sean in class twice for both honors chemistry and AP chemistry, and I have to say he's one of the top students in the class, always. I know that I could depend on him. I know that his peers could depend on him. He was always with you 100% in terms of his attentiveness, and I have to say that he's honest too. Often, you know, if he made a miss, he was very honest, which is hard to do for someone that's, 14 to 17 years old sometimes. But he always tried to make things right. So, Sean, it's been a pleasure, I know, for myself as well as many of my colleagues. Thank you.
Very nice. Congratulations, bud. Great job.
My name is Justin Lewis from the Social Studies Department. I teach 9th grade U.S. History at the Annex, which explains my absence early on. But I'd like to congratulate McKenna Egas on being my Student of the Month for is this the month of October? For the month of October. I didn't know if we were retroactive 1 month. McKenna has a very, just a cheery attitude every day for first period. That says a lot for 14 and 15-year-olds to be, 7:45 a.m. She's an example in a class that can be pretty off the wall sometimes. She is the humble example of what should be done, what needs to be done, and I appreciate that very much. She keeps a very clean notebook, which might not sound like the most brilliant compliment, but for me that is because she always has everything she needs to have. Sometimes we jump around. She's always with me. Sometimes she keeps me on track, and she's got the most subtle sense of humor, which you can only have if you truly understand what it is we're talking about. And I told her, one of the compliments I gave her was every time I collect something from her that's creative, like if they made a poster, if they made an advertisement, I'm always literally laughing out loud in my cubicle as I'm reading it, because she totally understands everything we talk about, and she takes it to the next level to say, I'm creative and I can allow my creativity to show through because I pay so much attention and I care about what I do, and that shines through to me. So McKenna, thank you for being a model student, and I know you're gonna do well.
Ok, bonjour. Je m'appelle Madame Corpella et je suis le professeur de français. Voilà Kristen James et elle est une étudiante dans ma classe de français 3.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Corpella. I am the teacher of French, and this is Kristen. She's my student in French 3.
J'ai choisi Kristen pour l'étudiante de moi parce qu'elle a toujours un grand sourire jusqu'aux oreilles.
I chose Kristen because she always has a smile in class.
Et elle est très intelligente. Elle gagne un A sur chaque examen. Et aussi, elle est la seule étudiante avec 100% dans la classe.
She gets A's on every exam, and she has 100% in the class.
Et aussi, elle est très aimable parce que tout le monde est une amie de Kristen dans la classe.
She's very likable because she has a lot of friends in the class.
Et moi, j'adore Kristen. Elle est ma meilleure étudiante. Et merci que tu es si formidable.
I love Kristen because she's my best student, and she's a very awesome student. Merci, Madame Corpella. Tu es très bon professeur.
Oh, merci. And she said I'm a good teacher, so thank you.
Good morning, all. I'm Rick Unger, Business Department, and I teach accounting. As one can imagine, there are several students in this high school from which to draw the Outstanding Student of the Month to represent our department. And we try to look at the things that the students do, which would be an outstanding student in each class. And so I've chosen Joey Brinster. Joey is an outstanding student who accomplishes everything that I ask him to do and more, in that if there's someone in the class who is struggling, he goes over and helps them and makes sure that they're on track and does as well as he does. His grade right now is 100%, which means he has done everything perfectly. So a great student. Thank you very much. Take care.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Dupleshane, and this is Kobe Pollard. I chose him from my English 4 class. In choosing a Student of the Month, you're always torn between the students that have the higher grades and the students that excel in English, and the students who maybe English isn't their favorite thing and they don't naturally excel in it. Kobe came to mind very quickly because of his attitude, and his positive attitude has kept him with a good grade, but just really, really impressed me because the attitude from the first day to the second day completely changed. The first day he was convinced he wasn't going to pass my class. He didn't want to be in my class. It was going to be too hard for him. And I was a little worried. From day 2 on, anything I ask him to do, he does it. He asks for help. He asks for clarification. He turns it in on time. If it needs to be corrected or changed, he does that, and with just the best attitude about it. And I hope that his other teachers are seeing this positive attitude as well. So congratulations.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Adelsberger, and for the Student of the Month, I chose Hannah Clark. I have Hannah in Algebra Seminar this semester, and basically that course is to help pass the HSA. So I'm really excited that I got her for October because we just took the HSA, and Hannah and I both think that she definitely passed, so hopefully she will not be taking it again in January. We're both pretty confident about that. The reason that I chose Hannah, she just works so hard. She's always willing to put the examples on the board, help me out. Academically, she's just outstanding. Helps her peers, answers questions. She's always on the ball as far as that's concerned. And then her personality just goes above and beyond. Before that class, I'm always outside the door, and it's kind of become a ritual that Hannah's on the other side of the door standing with me. Whatever pose I'm in, she's in the same pose, and we're welcoming the students. So, I mean, she's just a pleasure, makes me happy. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to get her scores back. So congratulations, Hannah.